So here's the thing. Every laptop user eventually runs into the same problem. Chargers are messy. You've got one for your laptop, maybe another for backup, maybe one at home and one in your bag, and somehow they're all different sizes, different brands, different connectors, and none of them are where you actually need them when you need them. And that's exactly where something like this comes in. This is a universal 65W USB-C laptop charger. And on paper, it sounds simple, almost too simple. But in practice, it solves a problem that a lot of people quietly deal with every single day. The idea is straightforward. One charger that works across a wide range of laptops. Lenovo, HP, Dell, Acer, Asus, Samsung, Google laptops, and pretty much anything modern that supports USB-C power delivery. And that's really the key here. USB-C isn't just a port anymore. It's becoming the standard. And once your devices are in that ecosystem, things start to feel way more unified. One cable, one charger, less clutter, less confusion. Now the first thing worth talking about is power. This is a 65-watt charger, which sits right in that sweet spot for everyday laptops. We're talking ultrabooks, student laptops, office machines, and productivity setups. The kind of machines people actually use for work, school, browsing, coding, meetings, media consumption. It's not trying to power a full gaming laptop with a dedicated GPU setup, and it doesn't pretend to. But for the majority of users out there, 65W is more than enough to keep things running smoothly and charge efficiently. And when it works, it just works. Plug it in, and your laptop starts charging at a stable rate without the weird fluctuations or compatibility issues you sometimes get with low-quality third-party adapters. Now let's talk portability, because this is where it actually starts to make sense in real life. Most original laptop chargers are bulky, thick bricks, heavy cables. They take up way too much space in a bag. And if you travel, commute, or even just move between rooms in your house, it gets annoying fast. This charger is the opposite of that idea. It's compact, lightweight, easy to throw in a backpack without thinking about it. And that alone changes how you use it. It becomes something you actually carry, instead of something you try to avoid carrying. And once you start relying on USB-C charging, everything starts to simplify. One charger can potentially handle multiple devices. Your laptop, maybe a tablet, maybe even your phone depending on power requirements. And suddenly your desk, your bag, your workspace just feels cleaner. Less cable chaos. More minimal setup. Now, safety is a big deal here, and it should be. Cheap chargers are everywhere online. And a lot of them cut corners in ways you don't immediately see. Heat issues, unstable power delivery, long-term battery stress. This one is built with basic protection mechanisms in place like overvoltage protection, overcurrent protection, temperature control, and short-circuit safeguards. So instead of worrying about whether your laptop battery is being slowly damaged over time, you can just plug in and forget about it. And that peace of mind matters more than people think. Charging speed is also solid for what it is. With compatible USB-C laptops, you're getting fast, stable charging that feels close to what you'd expect from original chargers. No constant disconnects, no random drops in power, just consistent output. And consistency is really the theme here. This isn't a flashy product. It's not trying to reinvent anything. It's just trying to replace complexity with simplicity. One charger instead of 3 or 4. For students, this is especially useful. You go to class, library, dorm, maybe a cafe, and you don't want to think about carrying the right charger every time. You just want something that works across different environments. For professionals, it's the same idea. Office desk, home setup, travel bag. One reliable charger that follows you instead of multiple chargers scattered everywhere. And for families, it becomes even more practical. Different laptops, different brands, same charging standard. One shared solution instead of a drawer full of incompatible adapters. Design-wise, it keeps things minimal. No unnecessary styling. No RGB. No gimmicks. Just a clean, functional adapter with a USB-C output that fits into modern setups without standing out. And honestly, that's exactly what a charger should be. It's also worth noting that this kind of product is part of a bigger shift in tech. Everything is slowly moving toward USB-C. Laptops, phones, tablets, accessories. And as that transition continues, universal chargers like this become more and more useful over time, not less. So instead of buying brand-specific chargers over and over again, a setup like this feels like a long-term simplification move. Now obviously, the one thing you always want to check is compatibility. If your laptop supports USB-C power delivery, you're good to go. If not, then this won't replace your original charger. But for modern devices, it fits right in. At the end of the day, this isn't the kind of product that tries to impress you with specs or hype. It's the kind of product you appreciate after using it for a week. When your desk is cleaner. When your bag is lighter. When you stop thinking about chargers entirely because one just handles everything. That's where it makes sense. So yeah, if you're looking for a simple, universal charging solution for work, school, travel, or everyday use, this 65W USB-C charger is one of those quiet upgrades that just makes life easier without you really noticing it, until you do. And if you want to buy this universal 65W USB-C laptop charger compatible with Lenovo, HP, Dell, Acer, Asus, Samsung, Google, and more, then check the link in the description.